Welcome to FoxyMoto videos. My buddies and I did the Idaho backcountry discovery route. We started at north to south, so the Canadian border, Port Hill, and then we just headed south. I'm going to narrate some of these photos. Here's the skunk I almost ran over. But in the photos and videos later, you'll see Eric. He's on the Africa Twin, and Brent and Clint are on the KTMs, and Thomas, I'm on the Tenere 700. It was very hot, and so we stopped at a lot of rivers and dunked our shirts and heads in the water to cool off. Yep, here's the awesome loggers clearing the trail. Lots of switchbacks. This section's the Montana, section 5. Avery tunnels. Yep, there's another creek. Yep, I bought some steaks and some brats and I cooked them up on my little campfire grill. Here's the shower camp of the little creek to splash in. I got my drone out. You'll see these videos later on. Here's the shower hooked up to a spring. The shower's not super hot or warm, but it's better than cold. Most of the rivers we camped by, we jumped in to cool off before we went to bed or once we got there. And then also helped clean us up from the dust. So good sleep. I talked to, Carl and Rochelle into giving us a boat ride on the Salmon River. It was amazing. That boat could go through the rapids really well. There's the stupid bus. Here's one of the watering holes that we bathed in. A bunch of elk by the ranch. There's a fox. I saw 3 foxes. We bumped into Tom. He's a bicyclist. There's the tower that we missed Clint on. Lots of smoke in the air. This is the first tower. I think it's section 9. Got lots of drone footage of it. This one did not have a ranger in it looking for fires. 2 of the towers had rangers in it. And they would radio in fires that were spotted. Yep, I got a flat tire. It took us 30-40 minutes to swap it. This is the Trinity Peak lookout, and Trinity campsite had water that you could pump. Yep, more Trinity. There's the switchback on Trinity. It has a gate, but with a bike you can go through the little passage, and it's normal for bikes to go up here. It's way better than the trail was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, it was really crazy. Difficult, and Bobby and I didn't even try it. Craters of the Moon. This is my grandma's ranch in Wyoming. So I have fond memories going there. Freedom, Wyoming. So I launched my drone and got a bunch of shots for posterity. Freedom, the first settlement in Star Valley. The 23rd, the last day, we made it to Bear Lake, and my buddy Wes took us on a boat ride. There's a badger, and here I'm at Utah. So here's the first day, riding the bikes. So the first day, Thursday, we all jumped in a truck and a trailer and spent about 15 hours, all 5 of us, going to Canada, the Canadian border. We didn't want to go inside the Canada state country because they don't allow personal protection tools, and we wanted to have here's a eagle. I saw 4 bald eagles that first day. I was saying, get a picture of me in my Patriot sticker kit and on my Tenere 700, but it flew off. So I'm going to stop recording. Just watch the videos. Oh, I love that eagle. They're killing the snakes. Big hunter coming up. Got good grip so far. Good traction. Okay, so this is right here is our Airbnb. Right across, like 100 yards from here, is the Canadian border. So I launched my drone in the morning. We unloaded the bikes, and it's super beautiful. Oh, those wires just about took out my drone. Pretty nerve-wracking, but kind of beautiful there. They got a fire going. So there's no hotels open. This was like a abandoned, not abandoned, but a restaurant of sorts. And it's Port Hill, Canada. This is the shower camp. And I was waiting for my friend Brent to pack up. And so I played with the drone. I'm going to go up here. This is where the wild toilet is. There's actually 2 wild toilets, and right there on the left is a cool shower that I described earlier. And if you go to FoxyMoto.com and you search for Idaho BDR, I've got the GPS coordinates for a lot of the points of interest that are not documented on the BDR route, but this is right next to the BDR. And so my buddy Clint and I had a blast going through this little creek a whole bunch of times. Here we come again. Okay, so this is the Trinity Peak. You got to go a few miles off the BDR route. This is labeled on the BDR route, but it's cool little jaunt up here. We get stacked up on a steep loose spot. Looks like they've had a grader in there, and so it's pretty loose here. And, you know, of course, it doesn't look steep in the video, but even the cliff to the right doesn't look steep, but it is. There, I do a little spin out, going too slow, looking at the drone, all sorts of excuses. But drone battery didn't last very long, so I gotta catch the drone here in a little bit. But I stopped and changed the drone view a few times. Yep, you can see a raindrop there.
lots of more for my farige. Tanesi special guns though. Grabarling full guns though and two. Glass, Lother Cray, Gui Shaw, Real Gal, Drucht Mal, Cloher Voidy, lots of more for the farige. Tanesi special guns though. Grabarling full guns though and two. Kleine Pog, Clutch Class, Sylvia, Torarlan, Tucson Spare, Rhythm Phone, Linkul, Galan Shoes, Gots to Korean Arawan, on the Crib, Luna Talu, Gots to Korean Arawan, on the Crib, Luna Talu. Shook you
turns red, whispers rising from the dead. Steps are heavy, hearts are steel, every wound we never feel. Drums are pounding, calling loud. We stand tall, we stand proud. Through the fire, through the rain, we are forged in endless pain. Blades collide and sparks ignite, turning darkness into light. Every strike a thunder sound, shaking sky and frozen ground. No forgiveness in our eyes, only truth, no disguise. If we fall as kings, carried high on raven wings. Ocean roars beneath our keel, wood and iron strength we feel. Every wave a test of will, every silence deadly still. We don't run from what we face, death itself we will embrace. For the glory, for the name, for the never ending flame. Voices echo in the mist of the ones we once have missed. Brothers fallen in the snow, still beside us as we go. Every shadow, every cry only makes us multiply. We are more than living men, we return again. Axes swing with brutal grace, time itself we will outpace. Every second, every breath brings us closer still to death. But we smile into the void, nothing sacred, nothing void. War is all we ever knew, war is all that makes us true. When the last line starts to break, when the earth begins to shake, we don't bend and we don't fall, we become the final war. Even if the end is near, we destroy what we once feared. Iron will never fade, even when our bones decay.
Almost the whole time, so yeah, that's a good idea. That's what they do in wartime battle drones. They have like super fine fiber optic lines so they can't be jammed or taken over. Yeah, like you can't even hardly see.
school AC, man. That's the great thing about the Idaho BDR. There's rivers everywhere. Do you need help? Do you want help? You want help? We're in the campground by the mud. Whoa, that is freaking deep. Whoa. That's like over my axles. Don't go that way. Oh, it is. Oh yeah, I went down the middle on the way in and I went down that deep one on the way. Yeah, I think we get to go all the way back. Should we drop a pin? Let's get a pin so we can Facebook it. Okay, go ahead when you're ready. I think we know where we're going. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh. That's what I hear. I made it. It looks like it's pretty clear. Did you guys copy? I made it. If you come back, you'll probably see what I climbed. So far it's open. It's open. Try it. Try it, try it, try it. Get down off the top before we can start. We need to set up a camp spot. We probably already keep moving. Okay, I'll come back. ABS kicked in.
long as you crash into Clint, it'll be worth it. Traction control. Idaho gas. Where are you going? Can't see it. Let's see. Track. Manual. Okay. Twisting around. Fly to the sun, retard. Go ahead, you can do it. Got my headlights on. I haven't done it ever flying here. My glasses are dust. I can't really see my papers. Okay, now it's just, it's like old school, new school. It's like wonder why they
That last little bottom section was fun.
Yeah, you guys were so close and dusty that I just stopped and dumped again.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, once that treated stuff, that's when I went flying.
Let me 3 p.m. right here. Oh, so scary. It looked like there's a ditch at the bottom. Wow, it's kind of standing, nasty water. Maybe that doesn't look too bad though. Looked like there's a ditch at the bottom. Wow, it's kind of standing. How's it going? Pretty great trail. Yeah, it's beautiful. What does this say on the map? Observation point?
Yeah.
Is this your buddy?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, okay. that spring on the way down. Do you think I should wait for Eric in case he needs... Okay, you were doing all right? I'm not looking forward to coming down. Looking forward to coming down this. I like to climb. Do you want to help? Do you want to help picking it up? Eric's down. You want me to come help? Eric, you got it? I can see you. I can come help. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here while I determine if you need a hand. I can walk back there, Eric. Yep. Maybe we should rethink our life choices. I think I might call it good. Well, I think I'm going to turn around. I got a lot of luggage and yeah, can I come help you?
I actually think I'll be okay. That's probably one anchored off.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here are my bags. I'm gonna put them on. It's called being smart. Hey, still legit. Well, I stopped here to help Eric. Go into Elk City and get something to eat. Come back to the cabin or whatever. But we can figure that out on our next break. Alright, I'm eating your dust, Speedy Gonzalez. Get going. Way better than a BDR. Chain? No chain? Okay. Okay, I ran out of gas in 65-70 miles. bike, bike. Says it was 100 degrees. Now it's 99. don't want to leave a brother, you know. Like, y'all can leave me, but yeah. Well, I think we should probably, it's only 56 miles. Not like the ones we just went. We gotta that's not so bad. That was a close call though. Team rally, team lift.
Yeah, your front tires look like it started to wash out. All right, ready?
Looks like that log might have stopped you. Hold on, wait. Hold on, I need something to grab onto.
Why we pick up, why I...
Braking.
I had to go down an even number of times this trip, not an odd.
So I bet you that was a little rethink your life choices going down that drink.
Well, and
Good.
Did you get to see it from the rear?
Yes.
Oh,
That scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Let me move that. I stress out about that stuff.
Did that log save your bacon?
No,
I didn't hit it.
his
Kind of looked
this
like it.
saved his bacon.
Yeah, these
It
hard
dug
canyons.
in and it
These are
stopped
nice
him, or else he
rags.
would have went off.
Outriggers.
Wow.
Sorry.
Glad
Whoa.
you're okay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, your phone's clear up there. Holy cow, how did that happen?
Flex.
See,
Do you
that's
need
times I'm
do you need
glad
some
don't
zip
have
ties?
GoPro, or I don't have a GoPro because I don't want to see that stuff again.
I
All I
can
seen is
here.
his front tire started washing out or whatever,
just pop back in
and he started heading towards that. I'm like,
when we get to camp.
did you hear the panic in my...
Glad you're okay, Eric. That was scary.
Oh, what?
I was thinking all day. I was like, we're still in marathon mode. We got to all get there in one piece.
Well, and the dumb thing is, him and I were just talking about it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what Jinx did.
Yep.
I'm going to go take off my ABS.
We're not talking about that anymore.
Yes, sir. Yeah. ABS government scam mode off. Yeah. Yeah, ditto. Nor would you really want to. Ooh, we had our close call. Let's call that good. Okay. Should we get the drone out? Down the valley, now it's shady and freezing. actually a really fun trail. It's kind of slow going, but it's not like a winder road. Brent, are you good at reading Clint's mind?
Trying to figure out where Brent went. I'm right here. Oh, good.
I said Brent.
How about Clint? Not sure what Clint is.
Can you read his mind? Do you think he went to a 5 mile there and back lookout? Or no?
God, I don't know. See any tracks?
It looks like there's tracks, but it could be anybody.
Yeah, this is Eric. I can see a lookout. I don't know if he's there or not.
Okay, I'll get back on the bike. Can you read his mind? Do you think he went to a 5 mile there and back lookout? Or no?
God, I don't know. See any tracks?
It looks like there's tracks, but it could be anybody.
Yeah, this is Eric. I can see a lookout. I don't know if he's there or not.
Okay, I'll get back on the bike. She's peeing. Don't look at me, I'm peeing. Food, lunch. Oh, by Cottonwood is that big river crossing. It's not more of a, it's not really a river, it's more like standing water. That's 100 yards and it's almost over your front tire. It's like crazy deep. I would do it once and then be able to dry out your boots at your friend Tom's house, which I did. And then thank you. Thanks guys, you're the best. In his shack up there. So you gotta start a fire to keep him out of the chimney. Took our pictures. His little RV was from Ohio with temporary tags. She's peeing. Don't look at me, I'm peeing. Food, lunch. By Cottonwood is that big river crossing. It's not it's not really a river, it's more like standing water. That's 100 yards and it's almost over your front tire. It's like crazy deep. I would do it once and then be able to dry out your boots at your friend Tom's house, which I did. And then thank you. Thanks guys, you're the best. Motorcycle park up in Yukon is for street bikes, you know, like, yeah, like everybody, or, you know, adventure, or travelers, or touring. I don't know if the BDR has enough volume. Yeah, because they had like 3 employees and a restaurant, wall tent, heaters. Got some old rusty chairs. Should have done this on the other side of the creek.
Yeah. I had some of mine done, honestly, this morning, but I didn't have all the spots for the clean.
The GPS locked on and said 102 on the carrier.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Still says 24 psi.
That's encouraging.
Thank goodness for the rock crusher. After we just took my rear brake pads apart. that good or bad? If you like that switchback, you'll love Black Bear Pass switchbacks. I pushed the button, but wasn't a good enough connection to hear them. I was, so I got to the top. After we just took my rear brake pads apart. Is that good or bad? If you like that switchback, you'll love Black Bear Pass switchbacks. Pushed the button, but wasn't a good enough connection to hear them. I was, so I got to the top. it has something in its mouth.